I just find some new Pumpfun filters that make so easy to make money. And actually, my last trade that I did with it, I made plus 360% in just 6 minutes. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can find them, because otherwise you're going to keep losing money. Instead, you could be making money consistently. And for this, actually, I'm not going to be able to use Pumpfun, but instead I'm going to use a BullX. Because if we know one thing is that if you want to make money, MemeCoins is probably the best place right now. And my filters are already on. So if you don't have BullX, click the link in the description. You will skip the waiting list and get a discount on the fees. And you're going to see that the method that we actually use is smart. The main difference between trading on Pumpfun here and going on BullX is that I can place a lot of filters, and I have 3 categories. The new creation, about to graduate, which means that they're about to finish the bonding curve on Pumpfun at a 68,000 market cap, and then they will be graduated. Now, why filtering is important is because you want to attract what's good for you and reject what's not good for you. Same as in dating. If you open Tinder and you do not have any filters, you're gonna get wrecked by guys like me, because let's face it, it's gonna be hard to beat this. I tried to do it myself, it was impossible. But that's not the only thing. It's the same thing. You have to choose battle that you can fight. If you are a normal guy, do not text a girl that has 100k followers on Instagram that everyone is texting her. You have 0 to no chance. So we're gonna reverse engineer that and apply it to trading. So first step before doing any filters is I always check what's graduated recently to get an idea of the vibe and what kind of trend we are in. A little bit more into animals, and apparently once they graduate, it's not the best time to trade. I can see only one that did really well, and it's a bit weird, and another one that did really well. So I know that in this setup, I may try to sell before it goes out Pumpfun. Let's set up our filters right now. We want Pumpfun tokens and moonshot tokens. We actually don't really care about moonshot, but we can leave them. There's not so many new creation. Top 10 holders, I leave it like that. And that's where it changed. Before you would put always, I want at least one social, but the game changed. It doesn't matter if a meme coin has a website, a Telegram, and a Twitter. Actually, most of the rock pools and the launch that will be against you have all those 3 elements, because they know that investors who are not subscribed to Handsome Finance will click this and will be looking in their checklinks to have those. But you are subscribed to Handsome Finance and you click like, so you're not going to have this problem. Here, bonding curve, max and stuff, I don't care. Holders, I usually try to go around 15 holders. Liquidity, that's not the important part. Volume, that's where it is. So as this week, the volume was crazy, particularly with AI coins, I will put that I want 20,000 in volume, okay? That's my setup. That's what I want. And that's pretty much it. I could just put that I want the developer to hold less than 20%, but honestly, if a dev is holding more than 20%, the dev is stupid. Why? Because he doesn't need to buy with his dev wallet. If he knew what we talk about in the investors boardroom, which is my private group for trading, well, you can just create the coin, don't buy much with the dev wallet, and just buy with your second wallet. Simple. But just investors will be like, oh no, I'm too scared, the developer is holding too much. And right here, I have some tokens that will appear. I will check few information. Of course, the percentage of rats. I usually like to have something with a lower percentage of rat. It means insiders. Then we have the image and we have the link. So this one is at 23k market cap. So I can make a 3x potentially if I go into it. And I always check the number of holders. Here we have 58 holders, and I see only 9 people are using a bot. So like Telegram bot or trading bot or whatever. Trade. Oh, this one looks interesting, but it has a website that is blocked, and then it has a Twitter about blank block. That's a bit weird, so I'm going to pass it. Smoke Chicken Fish by Steve. Okay, that's it. This one, King of the Hill. And I don't think I will go into this one because the bonding curve is a bit too high. However, I'm going to open it to see if I want to go in it. Always check as well what's about to graduate. So now he's about to graduate here. And instead of trying to go for a trade, I'd rather wait and see what's going on. Here we do not have many holders. It's a bit annoying. What could be interesting is if we get a massive pullback just before it's about to complete its bonding curve. Because the thing is, with the bonding curve mechanism, towards the end of it, the price is going up drastically and you're not going to get much token supply. It's too bad I was just a little bit too late. We got Pocketfish here. It's at 33K and we still see some volume. 103 replies. That's not always a good thing, but I can see a good number of holders. So this one typically I will go in. Now, of course, I am careful and as soon as I see the volume going out, I will take my profit. Here, we made $10 from $100. Now, this is just one trade to show you, and I didn't go with a big amount because I do not want to get accused that I broke the chart on this one. And let's check if I can find another one because anyway, I'm looking for consistent gains. And the one thing that most of people do not get into crypto and meme coins is that consistent gains is the most important thing. If I keep having losses, I can run out of capital. But if I keep having small gains, I'm never going to run out of capital. And the second thing is I might become lucky with one coin that would go to 1 million, 10 million, or even $100 million market cap and make money from it. Now, the two coins that we highlighted with this strategy were good. Of course, you need to understand what's the meme. And here, most of the memes, I'm not really interested in it. Honeybun, I think I saw it already multiple times. So that's not one that I would want to invest. But this one, to be honest, I saw it and I did not want to invest in it because the graph looked a bit too weird to me. And still it's growing because it's not always bad if the team has a lot of insiders or they have something scheduled because they invested a lot of money and they want this to work. Or Pocketfish is going up and down like a yo-yo. SCFS had a massive crash. Dev sold. So typically here, I think that could be a good entry point for us on Smoked Chicken Fish because the developer went out. I got to be careful how the volume evolves. As you can see, I have some sell limit orders and everything in case things happen. And I do not see any other orders in the last 12, 13 seconds. That's coming up a bit, but it's all manual users. So I know like there's something happening on this one. Top holders, top holders, top holders buying in. That's a bit weird. I'm tempted to sell just to prove you that I make profit again on those two trades. Oh, okay. They're playing around to try to exit us. See that? The same people buying and selling. Okay, they're buying again, and now I'm going to exit as soon as they do their second buy. All right, let's get out. See what's happening. Good thing I went out in time. We just made $5, but that's $15 in total on those two, and I made it small, and I'm at the worst time to trade. It's like past midnight in the US and in Europe it's nighttime, so I just do not have many people up now. Wow, our fish is doing pretty well. The pocket fish, if I stayed in that trade, it would have been beautiful, but I'd rather have again consistent gain. So this one I'm going to look forward. If we get a pullback, I think it will be an interesting one. Yeah, the build-up of smoke of that pocket fish is good. To be honest, the meme is not bad. I see they have a website actually. It's just 5 years ago, a Reddit post. It's not the best thing. If I do not find anything and I want to risk it, I can save $15,000 in volume, try to lower it a little bit. Mudeng Maximus, is it AI? If there's really an AI working behind it, I will look for it. But this is just a Twitter profile with nothing posted on it, so I'm not going to touch it. 4-season Orlando, baby. What is this? I haven't heard about it. 521, that's an old post on TikTok. And did they make it at least as a video on Pumpfun or not? No, they did not. So I will not get into that one. That's basically it. If this Pocketfish become a runner, I will hate myself, but I wanted to show you how I make the consistent gains, which is the most important thing. And then after, of course, you can increase the size of your bet. Here, $15 is not much, but it's in 10 minutes, which is a really good thing. And before I show you some other trades, I have to say that most of those filters were found by the people in the investors boardroom which is the first community about on-chain analysis. And this is why those things work. It's been proven, tested, battle tested, and I recommend you to look around this. And what I love is once I have the filters, I do not need to be always on the screen. Oh, we get a Picasso. What is this one about? Picasso, okay. Bonding curve is here. We have a Twitter. And this is an old tweet. It's not a bad meme, but I think we are a bit too late. And we had a pullback. Oh, that's good that we went out this one. You see, now it's only at 5K. As expected, the volume is coming back on Pocketfish. We can see it going back up. So now I went back in and I could go out with $15. It's going up a bit more, $20. Allez, we're not going to be too hungry. We're going to sell now because, again, my goal is just to show that I make money with it. And we have another crash happening. So it's like it's building up here. If I was not making this video, I think I will invest more for the long run in it. And then I know I will sell a lot around here. Or Picasso is having the pullback. Will this fly? We get a good number of holders. They made a banner and it starts to go up as well. That's pretty good. We have some good volume as well that match our criteria. Here the comments are a little bit more real, which is something that I like. Like this is a person, so 4ZG, and this is another person that make the banner. We have some people creating some memes with it, and we have a massive rise of it. Okay, so this one, if I was to sell now, I will make $22. Now what I'm gonna do, just to make sure that my video shows that I made money, is in case it goes here, I'm gonna sell 100%. This is not something I would do normally, but that's for the video, just to show you guys. Like, volume is pretty bad now, and I just don't want to have the risk like this. Let's see. There's some people just commenting on it. Sports, if I click on that person, coins held, so that's probably a real person. I can see a lot of coins that went in. If I check the source scan, yeah, that's a real trader, and you get about 10 million. I get a bit of a take profits on it. I'm glad we went out this one. We had our sell order, and that's how on WTF we still made $10, which is fine. We had a consistent win. That's what I wanted to show. Consistent win. Of course, I do not normally trade only like that. Like this is something I want to go in bigger size with another wallet. And then now it's going back up, of course. But the volume is a bit low at this time of the day, which is why I'm going to go with my other wallets and then buy this one. Now, the last step to do is to always check if they pay for Dex Screener, because that means they want to go next, and I do not see it paid here. Now, if you enjoyed this little trading session, I recommend you to watch this, because for 1 week, I started with $20 and managed to transform a portfolio into more than $20,000 in just 7 days. And all the trades were made live. I can prove everything just like I did it here. It was to show you that everyone can do it, only if they are subscribed. And also, there's one thing you need to do is, yeah, you have to do it. Stay hands up. Ciao.